We saw how methods can have a return statement that sends data from our method onto whoever called the method. But what if we wanted to do it the other way around? What if whoever called the method wanted to send data into our method and do something with that data within our method? So to do this, we use parameters. Parameters will allow us to grab some data from our class that's calling the method and send it into our method. So in the last video, I showed you that parameters will go within those parentheses at the end of the method name here. So for example, in these parentheses, that's where you would put the parameters. You can have 0 parameters or you can have 1 or more parameters. But if you have more than 1 parameters, all the parameters should be separated by a comma, as you can see here. So for example, suppose you had an add method in some class in your Java code. You would say public double add because it would return a double or whatever you want it to return. But what you would do is pass in whatever numbers you want to add. So somewhere else in the code where you're actually calling this add, you're going to pass into this add function two parameters, the two numbers that you want to add together within your method and return back to the class. So here we have X and Y, and then we're going to go ahead and add them and return it back to whoever called this. Now, when we write these parameters, each parameter has to have a data type and a name. Now, we need to name it so that we can use it whenever we write code inside of our method. So we need to be able to reference it by something. So that's why we name it X or Y here, but you can have whatever name you want here, just like how you were naming regular variables in the past. Now, remember, return types can return anything that matches this. So X plus Y is adding two doubles. So we know the sum of two doubles will also be a double. So this doesn't make any errors here. We are returning the same type here. Remember, what you can return is either an expression that evaluates to some sort of double, or you can also return a variable itself because this variable is of type double. Both of these will do the exact same thing. We're just saying double sum equals X plus Y, and then you're just returning that sum.